Alright, welcome to SouFLoTV again, everybody. It's your host with the most. So, I did a video recently where I talked about the saddest story of 2019. And that story consisted of a brother arguing with his younger brother over money he had loaned him that he didn't pay back, right? And eventually killing his younger brother and then killing himself right in front of his mother. And I thought, damn, this could be, there's nothing else sadder than this can happen for 2019. And guess what? Just a couple days into the new year, here's the headline for this story. Five kids in a church group died in a crash on the way to Disney World. That got even more sad. Now, this story was written by Emily Shapiro, Rachel Katz, and Jeffrey Cook for ABC News, and I'm going to read it to you just like this. A church van from Louisiana was en route to Disney World in Florida when it became involved in a fiery multi-car crash near Gainesville, Florida, leaving 5 children that were in the van dead, church said. Beside the 5 children, 2 men driving 2 semi-trucks involved in the massive collision Thursday also died, the highway patrol said. So the 5 kids in the van and the 2 men in the semi-trucks died. 7 deaths, 5 of them children. 9 children, 3 women, including a pregnant woman, were in the van from the United Pentecostal Church in Marksville, Louisiana, said Kevin Cox, Louisiana District Superintendent for the United Pentecostal Church. The pregnant woman survived and delivered her baby Thursday night, Cox said in a statement Friday. She was pretty banged up, but the baby came out okay. Quoting a pastor who was with the woman in the hospital, one of the 5 children who died was the granddaughter of the pastor, the church has said. The deaths are considered traffic homicides, a highway patrol spokesperson said. 6 to 8 persons were injured, officials said. The 4 surviving children were all injured but will likely recover, according to Cox. The crash unfolded when a semi-truck, so this is how it all happened. The crash unfolded when a semi-truck was heading north and it collided with a northbound passenger van. So they were both heading in the same direction. The truck collided with the van, the highway patrol said. After the collision, both cars went through the guardrail into the center median and then into southbound lanes, the highway patrol said. Heading southbound at the time was a passenger van and another semi-truck. When the semi-truck crossed into the southbound lanes, it crashed with the passenger van and the southbound semi-truck. The van flipped over and some people were ejected from the van, according to Highway Patrol. Mandy Lamonda was driving north when she noticed that some white smoke were coming up on the south side of I-75. Then all of a sudden I heard a big boom, she told ABC News, and then tons of black smoke. 50 gallons of diesel fuel spilled in the crash. Alachua County Fire Rescue said that both the semi-trucks caught on fire. Cox, in the statement, urged people to pray for the healing of those physical injuries and perhaps even more so, to pray for that church family that has been so massively affected by this tragedy. Jacque Whaler, a spokeswoman for the Walt Disney World Resort, said in a statement, "There are no words to convey the sorrow that we feel for those involved in yesterday's tragedy. We extend heartfelt condolences to the families and their loved ones impacted by this tragic event. Louisiana Governor John Bell Edwards said that his heart goes out to all of the church members impacted by this tragedy. And I hope you will join your prayers to mine as these families face the most difficult days ahead, he wrote on Facebook. It is unclear if investigators from the National Transportation Safety Board will head to the scene of the crash. Most employees there are furloughed as a result of the partial government shutdown. Officials said, so if y'all don't know, there's a partial government shutdown because Donald Trump said that Democrats working with Republicans and the Republicans are not agreeing, the Democrats are not agreeing to sign paperwork that would get that wall going that he says he wants to build to separate the United States of America from Mexico and prevent illegal immigrants coming in from Mexico. So he has forced the country into a government shutdown, which resulted in quite a few people becoming temporarily unemployed. Officials said that officials with the Highway Patrol told ABC News that it has shared information about the crash with the NTSB, but no federal investigators have been involved in the probe. Before the shutdown, the NTSB officials told ABC News that existing investigations would be put on hold and new investigations would not be launched until the shutdown ended. So apparently the shutdown is even affecting the investigation of what actually took place in this crash. If an accident occurs with a significant amount of casualties and presented a substantial danger to the traveling public, if not responded to immediately, an investigation may be launched. And I'm going to leave that one right there. Now, all I have to say is this. A lot of people are going to say, SouFlo, how come you never covered this story when you are from Florida and it happened in Florida? Remember the one where the bridge collapsed and there were, I think, a Jamaican died in it in Florida as well? Matter of fact, I think that was somewhere down in the Fort Lauderdale, Miami area, Dessa. And I didn't cover that one as well. If I'm on the road and I'm traveling, I cover what I get my hands on, what I get my eyes on. Whether it be out of Jamaica or out of the US or whatever. So because I live there don't mean that I'm in tune with all that goes on there. If anything, to tell you the truth, I'm not foreign-minded. My mind a foreign body, but my mind local. Meaning, I'm more in tune with what's going on in Jamaica, not to sound callous, than what is going on actually around me in the parts of the US that I'm at. I work here, I save my money here, but my mind is at home, or where I consider real home to be, right? Even though home is here as well. I'm just saying. So, for the people that it's no excuse, just don't take it no other kind of way. All around though, this is a sad situation. I mean, imagine 5 children dead all at once, and all they were doing, they were in the most innocent situation ever. They were in a church group heading to Disney World. That's like if you ask any kid, you want to go to Disney World or where do you want to go? They'll probably say Disney World. And on their way to Disney World in a church group, they died a fiery, violent death. Talk to me in the comment section and let me hear what you got to say about this one. Is there a God? Does God have a sick sense of humor? How God allowed this to happen to 5 children? Like, I want you to explore all the avenues, put everything on the table and leave your comments unfiltered in the comment section below. The SouFLoTV, man, our condolences go out to these families. That's rough. And you know what? It could have been any one of us. That's why I tell people every day, Live life to the fullest. Every day is a blessing and you don't know. You really don't know. Sickness or accidents can happen like that to any one of us at any given time. Or crime situations. I'm out. Peace.